What's up, guys? Average Kiwi guy here. How y'all doing? So yesterday was like a whole bunch of gaming stuff was happening. A whole bunch of stuff happening. We had the PlayStation State of Play thing, which was like 15 minutes. Then there was Monster Hunter World, big like there because they've got their big expansion, the big Iceborne expansion. That all happened, and they were sort of like talking about that and what's in it and like what we're gonna be doing and the monsters and stuff. So that was really cool. And there was also like was it? It was the Ghost Recon Wildlands, I think. Was that yesterday too? I'm not sure. So ton of stuff sort of just happened all on like the past couple of days. So we're gonna catch up a little bit, see what's happening, see what's going on. We're gonna be checking out the Monster Hunter World Iceborne sort of gameplay trailer. I want to check that out. I love me some Monster Hunter. Absolutely love me some Monster Hunter. So Monster Hunter World was like, it was big, and it was one of my, I think it was like my second game of the year, like ranked second in my games of the year last year. God of War was my game of the year last year. But I think it came out second, third maybe. I love it. I love it to pieces, and to have an expansion and stuff, hell yeah. So we've been looking forward to this. They had an announcement one a while back. This is like a more in-depth sort of thing and what we're actually going to be doing. So let's have a look and see what's going on. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, do you hear that?
What is it?
Is it the wind? No,
No.
that's not it. Is that singing?
Damn. Yo, I'm so looking forward to this. This place looks awesome. You know they're bringing in fucking hot drinks again. I can see it now. I can see it now. I have not looked into any of this. I can see it coming. The gear looks cool too. I love that whole like winter gear. Look at that. Oh, look at him! Yeah, throws logs at you and stuff. That's cool. He looks amazing. Damn. He's like a woolly barrel. One of these dudes. There's always a different version of these guys. Looks cool though. I love the snow effects, man. Like the whole, look at all the tracks and stuff through it. There's a grapple! Dude, they're like updating the combat and shit. Oh, that looks awesome. Damn. So our environmental stuff, that's cool.
Unidentified tracks are cropping up all over the New World.
It's having an incredible effect on other life in the New World.
These spikes, are they from...
Naga! Kuga! Fuck yes! Look at him! Look at him! Oh, I want to see the gear sets, man. It's taking on Wrath.
singing?
Singing again?
What is that?
Everyone thought it was just a mere myth,
Oh.
but there it is.
Oh.
Velkhana.
Ooh. Like a new Elder Dragon or something? That's cool. There's always like a, you know, signature monster. Oh, damn. Oh, new power, like skill. Revive. Nice. 6th of September. That is close. I'm excited for that. Ah, crap. Only on consoles? Damn. look at the Palico thing. Oh, that's the Yukimo. The pre-orders. And then the deluxe. I'm not about that night. I'm not about that night. It just doesn't fit. I like a little bit of, like, you know, style to it. That's just kind of... Alright, so after watching the trailer, I went and had a look at, like, the stream that they did. Sort of, you know, explaining things, what's happening, where we're going, you know, all the rest of it. And they, like, explained some new, like the new monsters and stuff and what's going on and all the rest of it. So, Hoarfrost Reach, that's kind of the place we're going. This is new area. I'm excited, man. Like, and I told you freaking hot drinks were coming. God damn it. God damn it. That's never the most fun part of Monster Hunter, is like keeping that hot drink buff up and stuff. They'll probably make it reasonably easy to make it. And like with World, you can auto make stuff. So you just go around collecting the things you need and it just auto makes it. So that's cool. But still, fair. It's like, I saw it and I like, they're bringing hot drinks back. Knew it was happening. So new monster wise, Banbaro, the giant ram sort of looking dude with the giant horns and stuff, looks like a Baroth. It's got like a similar to a Baroth style. Like he's not going to have the mud and shake and stuff like that, but he's like a charger. He's like straight line attacks and stuff. Picks up whatever's in front of him though. So if he rams a tree, he's going to bring the whole tree trunk with him, so which widens his attack range. And he can also throw rocks at you and stuff. So he like digs down and throws. I mean, I saw some people, like, they had the record chat thing. I was like, oh, like Diablos. I don't think this guy's going to be like Diablos. Because they said, like, this is, like, one of the starting, like, monsters in the region. So I think he's going to be more like Baroth than he is going to be like any of the others, I'd imagine. Just the way the movement looks and stuff. That's definitely, I think Baroth's the one they kind of based him around a little bit. Of an existing one. Then we got Beotidus, whatever. Very similar to Geratidus, so it's like same family, just different. It's like, you know, same family, different species, I guess. Like, I don't know how that all breaks down, but it's like they're the same thing. Looks like very similar fight styles. Goes down, you know, runs along, jumps up, you know, that sort of thing. You know, you have to stun him, flip him over. He'll, you know, that's when you do your damage to him and stuff like that. So that's cool. So they seem to be like the two like initial basic monsters that we're going to see as we come into this new world. They also, when they were showing these guys off, they showed like the updated sort of like combat mechanics in a way. They've put a lot of work into the slinger. They've made it so like the slinger can be used while weapons are drawn, which is freaking amazing. Like, that makes the combat even more slick, even more, like, because you can actually combo it in. Like, there are certain things that, like, if you do it at certain times, like, the great sort of, you have charges, you can do an even stronger slinger shot, which is pretty cool. And then that will kind of, like, you can stagger them more and stuff. Like, there was a whole bunch of things going on. And I'm excited about that, because that makes the slinger even, like, it makes it more useful, and you want to use it more, and it adds some diversity to the combat and stuff. Just freaking fantastic choices on that. And then also the grapple, like, hook. They called it, a clutch claw. They called it clutch claw, which basically you can just, like, slip yourself and sort of mount on the side of a monster, which is pretty cool. And like they were showing, like the dual wheel, the dual blades could, like, you know, get in there, and like you could go from being on the ground and then suddenly up on the side and like one move, and that looked pretty sick. I'm excited about that, and I'm glad they're like continually, like, they're not just sticking to their guns, like, well, not sticking to their guns, but they're not just holding fast on the current combat. They're like, how can we improve this? How can we make it a little bit better? How can we, and no, this new mechanic that we put in at the start, which is the slinger and everything, how can we make that a little more useful as we go through, like, with the combat, with the thing, and make it so people want to use it more, which is good. I think that's freaking an amazing choice. And then also of the new monsters that we saw, and I'm not putting Naga in yet because that's going to be part of another thing. Valkana, which is basically this new Elder Dragon. It's the new like signature monster. It's like Nergigante of the previous of Monster Hunter World. So they're doing this new expansion sort of thing. So they wanted to put a new signature monster that would kind of be sort of the story will follow all the way through majority of it. Volcana looks pretty badass. I mean, it looks like there's like this ice dragon, like frost things, like stuff. It looks badass as hell. So I'm super excited about that one. Looks pretty damn cool. And then I guess the big thing that a lot of people have been waiting for is Master Rank or G Rank. And I think Naga's going to be included into that. Like Naga's going to be part of the G Rank. I'm sure they might give him some easier hunts to get used to fighting him. But the big thing is like G Rank, Master Rank, which they're calling it in this one. That's where, like, for a lot of people, that's where the real game starts. That is, the tough stuff, the ones that people spend a ton of time on trying to beat certain fights and stuff. A lot of people have been waiting for that one. And it's exciting to see it come. And I mean, with the inclusion, like that will probably spread over all of them. Like you'll get like a master rank version of probably all the existing ones and stuff like that, or at least some of them. And then like seeing Naga as well, like Naga Kuga is one of those monsters that can be. It can be one of those ones. Once you get used to him, though, it's not too bad. But Naga's pretty badass. I love fighting Naga. And the armor sets, I'm excited to see. Like, there's all brand new armor sets coming and things like that. That's part of the fun, man. That's part of the fun. Like, you get to see how cool each thing looks and stuff like that. I'm digging that. Like, that's the fashion is a good part of it. This one. Sometimes I get myself into trouble though, and I'm like, but I like that look better, but this one would be better for the build that I'm making, but this one looks better. But we'll see. Hopefully they'll do this thing. I do wish they had some type of transmog in this game. Like I really do. Like allow us to just transmog stuff, not the layered armor stuff. Like that's very. It's not like I want this set to look like this set. Like I want to wear this set because it gives me all the best stat boosts, gives me all the stuff I need from the build that I'm making. But I want to look like that or a mixture of all of it. Like that would be kind of cool. But not. I don't think yet. I haven't played World in a while. I know the Witcher 3 stuff's going on at the moment, but I haven't been back. I should come back. I really should. I love that game. Put hundreds of hours into that game. And then also the last sort of thing was the new Palico sort of skill that they've put in. It's basically a revive, so it's a free life, which is pretty damn good. I mean, that's a nice. I think that's definitely something you could throw on to like when you're first learning a fight or something like that. That would be a nice thing. I always kind of go with the buffs. Like I've always gone with the is it like the conch? I think it's the conch. They're like you get these buffs that come on you and stuff. I always like that more. But we'll see how this goes. I think it'll be a nice handy thing to have. That's for sure. Is that sort of free life in a way. So yeah, that's all the new stuff. September 6th for consoles only. 3 months later, apparently PC will be getting it. So they at least like cut it in half from last time because there was like 6 months behind the PC version came out. But I'm pretty sure the PC version's just caught up to the console version. I'm pretty sure. So it's a shame that they just don't put it all out at the same time. Apparently they're still working on the PC version, so I don't know. It's a bit of a shame. I do have it on both because when Monster Hunter World came out, I had to grab it. I wasn't waiting 6 months. So I mean, I'll probably end up playing it on PC, on PlayStation 4 anyway. It's a shame though. It's a shame. Like I wish they would stop doing this where they separate the launches. It's like nah. I mean, and the thing is it's a double dip, right? Like you get people to buy it once, and then you probably get like people that really want it to play it on PC because you know how it looks, how it runs, all the rest of it. They're gonna probably buy it again. So yeah. There's a whole bunch of pre-order stuff. I don't really get into the whole pre-order stuff. Like it's just like stickers, and I think it was like a layered armor set and stuff. Look kind of cool, but I don't know. I'm not big on the whole pre-order thing unless you're like, I'm buying it anyway, so I might as well do it. I'll probably end up just buying it when I get it when it comes out. They are. So the way it all comes out is like if you have Monster Hunter World, you're good. You just buy the Iceborne stuff. If you don't have Monster Hunter World, you will have to buy like there's like a complete edition that's coming out, so you can just buy that and that will have the whole thing. Or I'm pretty sure like Monster Hunter World's been on a lot of specials, so if you want to pick it up and get ready for Iceborne, like I think have a look around. I've seen it on a few specials. It is a hell of a game. If you love this stuff, you like this sort of fighting giant monsters that can just, really own you, and you got to work out the fights, dodge rolls, and all the rest of it. Building gear, collecting resources and stuff like that. There is a grind to it. You will be fighting the same monsters over and over again to get certain pieces of gear that you really want. But if you're into that, jump in because Monster Hunter World is a hell of a game. Love it to pieces. You can play it solo. You can play it co-op with friends and stuff. You can jump in with randoms and play it. I think it's 4 players all up that can do it. There's sort of a single player base, and then there's also a gathering spot where you can see other people in your lobby, and then you go off on missions and you can queue for missions and stuff like that too. So it's a damn good game. Damn good game. So if you want to get into it and you're thinking about it and you want to get ready for when Iceborne comes out, jump in. It's really, really good. Yeah. All right, guys, that's it for us. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. If you are new here, have a look around the channel. See what you like. I mainly do game stuff here. Dabble in some movie things when I really get interested, like Endgame and stuff. I know I said I was going to do like a spoilers thing for that. I really should just do a video on that. Just like, hey, here's my thoughts on everything, spoiler-wise, and where I think MCU is going to go and stuff. I'll probably end up doing that at some point. Just when I get the time to do it. We'll be doing all that. Being on a big Final Fantasy 14 kick at the moment. So with their whole expansion coming up in a few months' time, we probably have a whole bunch of new news and stuff coming out for that. So if you're into Final Fantasy 14, by the way, there's like the Behemoth in I don't know if that's still going on in Monster Hunter World, but that 14 has been in Monster Hunter World, so that's a neat little crossover there. And Rathalos is actually in 14 as a boss fight, so that's pretty cool too as well. But yeah, so I'll be doing some stuff on that as we get new information, benchmark, and all that. And yeah, so if you are new here, have a look around. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. All you guys that have been subbed for however long, if you're brand new or you've been here the whole damn time, thank you very much, guys. I see the sub count still going up, and I feel bad that I haven't been putting out as many videos as I should. Trying to get everything worked out and things like that. Get this mug and stuff sorted out. I've got a haircut next week. Try and clean myself up a little bit. Yeah, so we'll hopefully be back on it soon. E3 coming up. That's all I need to say. It's probably not going to be as big as it usually is, with a whole bunch of big companies pulling out. But we'll do our usual like E3 pre stuff, and then we'll probably look at the trailers and stuff individually, or my like live reactions of the conferences and stuff, and yeah, we'll do something for it. Yeah. All right, guys, catch us later. Peace. Bye.